Chapter XLI, Arcanum 19. The 19th Arcanum is the Arcanum of the Alliance and of Victory. We spoke in previous chapters about the salt of alchemy, symbol of the physical body, the mercury, symbol of the ens seminis, within which the ens virtutis is enclosed, and the sulfur, symbol of fire, the fohat, the kundalini. The mercury must be transmuted into sulfur, which is the serpentine fire, the outcome of transmutation. These three elements are the passive instruments of the great work. We have to search for the positive principle, the interior magnus of Paracelsus, the magical principle. The three elements, salt, mercury, and sulfur, are negative elements when they are not working in the Magnus work. Yet they become positive by working in the Magnus work. This is the magical principle or interior magnus. Those previous words, pronunciations were spelt with a U, Magnus or Magnus, but in interior magnus at the end is spelt with an E, Magnus. It is obvious that in the 19th Arcanum a great alliance is established between man and woman, a great alliance in order to perform the great work. This great alliance has many aspects. The Gospel speaks of the necessity of having the wedding garment. Let us remember the wedding in which a man did not bring the wedding garment. This one was bound, and the Lord ordered to cast him into outer darkness. Quote, where only weeping and the gnashing of teeth are heard. Quote, Matthew chapter 22, lines 1 to 14. This famous garment is the Egyptian sahu, or the Greek tosoma heliokon. In other words, the body of gold of the solar man. This is the wedding garment required in order to attain the banquet of the Paschal Lamb. It is necessary and essential to understand that in order to have the body of gold of the solar man, the great alliance is necessary. That is, the work in the ninth sphere between man and woman. Thus, the great alliance is necessary down here in order to attain illumination. Another great alliance up there is needed. The two souls must be fused, the masculine human soul with the feminine spiritual soul. I believe this is the masculine nephesh, Hebrew nephesh, animal soul, with the spiritual intuitive soul of the Divine Mother, the essence. This is not achieved without having previously eliminated the I and having eliminated the body of desires. The two souls must be one. This is the great alliance between the knight and the medieval lady. This is found in the books of chivalry, the romancer, in the ballads of Count Roldan, in the minstrel songs of the troubadours. The knight who fights for his lady is the human soul. The lady is the spiritual soul. The knight has to fight for his lady, otherwise he is left without her. In order to attain total illumination, the knight and his lady must be completely integrated. The knight must fight for her at every moment until developing the lotus of 1,000 petals. Bodhi gives the illumination in the great matrimony or alchemical wedding of Manas Bodhi. Without Bodhi, the complete development of 1,000 petaled chakra sahasrara cannot be achieved. With this matrimony, a spark is produced. Thus, the illumination comes from a result of this great alliance. That divine spark upon the pineal gland gives illuminated intuition along with polyvoyance. This is the total triumph. Intuitive illumination is better than clairvoyance. What counts is the spiritual sun. The sun of midnight guides us and orients us. You must expect everything from the west. Do not expect anything from the east. The sun, Sirius, is the central sun, the gravitational point of the Milky Way. The goal of our studies is to enter into the Absolute. In order to perform this, we must emancipate ourselves from all of the laws of the seven cosmos that control us. With the Alliance, we liberate ourselves from the 96 laws of the abyss, the tritocosmos, the 48 laws of the human being, the microcosmos, the 24 laws of the earth, mesocosmos, the 12 laws of the solar system, deuterocosmos, the 6 laws of the galaxy, macrocosmos, the 3 laws of the firmament, iocosmos, and the 1 law of the solar absolute, the protocosmos. Then we enter into the Absolute. The arrival into the Absolute is sowed with renunciation and death. One has to renounce omnipotence and even omniscience in order to enter into the Absolute. Synthesis. The philosophical stone is the semen. Whosoever practices sexual semen, again to clarify, is the sexual energy that we all have. It's not the physical semen. For men, physical semen does have sexual energy too, but for women who don't really have that same kind of semen, they have sexual energy, and they have their own fluids as well, which also contain that. Whosoever practices sexual magic every day is working with the philosophical stone. The only thing that is needed in order to work with the philosophical stone is a good spouse.